Hey, what's up?
Yo, what's up, man?
Just everyday work and shit. Same old. How's everything with you? Good?
Yes, sir. Definitely, everything's gonna be fine. Definitely.
Great.
I'm having an amazing training camp. For the most part.
Awesome. And again, for those who don't know, this is one of my favorite prospects personally. He's a hell of a prospect in the area. This is Shinard Scrap Bunch. 19 and 1, one draw, 16 knockouts. Shinard, thanks again for joining me tonight, man.
Yes, sir. No problem, man. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. Now I think we're gonna work on Keisha. He said he sucks. That's funny. Now
that's
I
that's
think.
that's Chino. That's Chino's son Nate. That's my guy.
Oh, is it? Okay, hey
Yeah,
man,
man.
what's
That's
up?
my guy. He be talking shit.
That's so funny. All right. Hopefully we get Keeshawn on. We'll see what happens. I don't think he follows me, so he might see it, but I think he did tag him. So if Keeshawn joins, then we could add him in too.
Okay, I just tagged him and then I just told him about it. Oh, look,
Oh,
there he
here he
go right
is.
there.
Okay,
There
cool.
he go.
All right, cool. Let's link Keyshawn in. All right, I hit the
Okay,
accept.
yeah,
There
he
he
ain't
is.
grabbing no
What's
wood. He
up,
ain't
bro?
grabbing no wood. Cut it out,
Keyshawn,
bro.
what's
What's
up,
good,
man?
bro?
Ain't nothing, man. Just chilling, man. Enjoying camp.
Of course. Thank you so much for joining. Also, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've been watching you your past couple fights. I'm very impressed. I was so excited when Scrap texted me around lunchtime. He's like, "I'm gonna get Keyshawn on." I was like, "What? All right, cool. Let's do it."
Man, that's a bad. I definitely appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course. And then for those who don't know either, which is crazy if you don't know, so we did introduce Shinard Bunch. This is Keyshawn Williams, 10-1 and 1 with two knockouts. Really good prospect. For those who think he might look familiar, he was on the Wilder card this past October and had a hell of a performance. So again, Keyshawn, thank you so much for joining.
Definitely, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course. All right, cool. So what I'll do is I'll like take turns going back and forth asking you guys questions. I mean, we could just answer this one all together. So let's have Shinard go first. Shinard, how's camp going? Anything different? I know you haven't been in the ring since May, but you're always in shape. Is there anything new in camp?
Um, everything is new in camp. I want to say everything is new. My whole mindset is different. You know, definitely my whole mindset is different. I don't know if anybody know, but my pops just passed away. Somebody who was really close to me. So that just gave me the motivation to, go even harder, 1,000 times harder. So and I have guys like Keeshawn and Vito and them type of guys around me to actually push me. So it's been really great, really great. Like I said, this has been a very great camp. And then I just had a son recently. I just had a
Mm.
new son. So like I said, just all the motivation that I needed, everything to push me and make me go, 10 times hard. Everything is just, so definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
This whole camp has been great. Like literally from start to finish, it's been amazing.
yeah, and I'm also sorry for your loss too. My heart totally broke for you and your family. I've gotten to know you personally since 2019, since you made the boxing debut. So I consider you like family. So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
very sorry for your loss, and also congrats on the newborn too. And I see a lot of the fans are writing that too. So
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
everyone's
Thank
a
y'all.
fan of you. All right, now Keyshawn, you're also another guy that is in great shape all the time, always ready to go in the gym.
Yes, sir.
How's that camp going for you? Is there anything different?
Man, camp is great. We still, we still it's a progress, man. We still getting the hang of things. We still getting in the mojo. I got the best two by me, man. Shinar Bunch and Vito Milniggy. So, shit, I can't complain. We only push each other to the max. So, camp is always great when I'm in camp with them two.
Love it. Okay. Now Scrap. Now, how did this fight come about? Now, I know Hank Lundy has been like a role model for you, kind of. He's like been a guy who's been inspiring. Did you ever think in a million years that you wind up fighting your your like role model or kind of a mentor? Like, how the hell did this happen?
Um, Honestly, I just got a call out the blue. I just got a call out the blue. But I would say, Hank is a very, like I said, Hank was actually one of the first pros to sit down with me and actually, really talk about, certain pro stuff. So I look at it like, you know, um, I don't know. I don't know how to look at it. Like I really don't know how to look at it because at the end of the day, anything could happen in boxing. So I may be, looking at this guy like, all right, well, this and this and this, but I still may have to fight him. So and that's exactly the situation that happened. So at the end of the day, like I said, me and him, we gonna get in there and fight, and it's gonna be a war. Definitely, I'm not coming there to play around. I'm not coming there to, you know, nothing. I'm coming there to fight. I'm coming there to fight.
I like that. Now, also to piggyback off of that, would you say that Hank Lundy's going to be the biggest name on your resume? Like when like you look back, like after this fight, no matter what the outcome happens, are you going to look back and be like, damn, like Hank Lundy's just that name that pops off out of all the guys that I fought?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, because at the end of the day, who he has been in the ring with, the experience and everything that he has, he's a vet. I can't take that from him. He's definitely a vet. He's been in there with, a lot of the top guys, a lot of elite and top guys. So, definitely.
All right. Great answer. Keeshawn, now this was one of my favorite questions. I always ask this to guys that, they have their first loss. Now, you've had a hell of a 2022. You had a great bounce back. You're 2-0. You're looking to go 3-0 in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir.
Now, for the young boxers that are on here and also boxing fans, I love to show this question because, just to show that boxers are real. They do have emotions. Now, you unfortunately had your first loss in 2021 against Ken Sims.
Sir.
Now, how did you handle that? Did you take time away from the gym? Did you reevaluate yourself? Like, how did you mentally regroup and just become a better fighter?
Just took a step back. It took me a minute, a little minute to watch the fight, but once I watched it, I reevaluated, and then since after that loss, I swear it made me a better fighter. It just made me more hungry. Like don't be scared to take risks. Don't be scared to take risks at all. Even with bro, you feel me? He fighting Hank Lundy. Don't be scared to take risks. We jump out there. You gonna win. I don't believe in a loss because you're gonna learn from it. So I mean, either or. So I just feel like that loss right there, I learned a lot from it. It taught me a lot. It showed me a lot. It showed me where I'm at, and I'm 10 times better, and I'm just moving forward from it.
Man, listen. I told Keith from when we first started the camp to where he's at now, big difference. Difference. Big difference. Real big difference. He's grown a lot. And like I said, it's stuff like that, like just working along with somebody like that is like, I can't wait for him to fight just so he can show other people like, yo, like this is what I've been working on. Oh my God. Like I said, I can't wait to, everybody around me, I want to see them win. Everybody around me. And like I said, we all come from a lot of the same stuff. So that's what make it even better. But with Key, oh man, like I said, if y'all don't know, I'm going to tell y'all, like, man, December 9th, oh my God. Oh my
yeah, we
God.
putting on the show.
That just got to come. That just got to come. That just got to come. Oh my goodness.
I love it. Now, like, it was like I had no idea Keeshawn was on the card until like last night when I had texted you. I was like, oh shit, Keeshawn's on the card. Dang. Like, yeah, I was really excited because like not only for this one, because Philly was blessed last year. Like Keeshawn, I'm sure you know who these guys are being in the same weight class as them. But last year to end the year, we had Paul Kroll fight Mark Dawson to end the year. So it was like North Philly versus West Philly. So everybody was all hyped. Like we literally had every single neighborhood out watching this fight and all. So we were, so we were all excited for that. So like I believe that Shinard and Lundy's fight's gonna be up with that one.
Roman looking sharp, man. I just hope Hank ready, man.
Yeah. All right, let me see what else. Oh yeah, so
Hey,
Keeshawn, so how would
why they talking like that in the comments?
I know.
Why they talking like that in the comments?
Yeah.
Like,
True fans in the comments. That's funny. Now Keeshawn, like if you had to give yourself a letter grade, obviously you're a 2-0, and you're having a hell of a bounce back from that first loss. But what would you grade yourself for your 2022?
I give myself a C+ because I'm my hardest critic. So I know where I could be. I'm looking further. I'm not looking at right now. Right now we still growing. We still in progress. And each fight is just gonna be better. It's just gonna be a better me. And December 9th, you're gonna see a better me. Every time you're gonna be stepping up to the plate and showing you different things every time.
I like that. Okay. Now Scrap, this one's kind of a tough question, but you know me, I always ask like really really good questions, and I don't mean anything by it. I'm just curious. So obviously you had really tough fights against Okuth, Kroll, and also Cameron Creel. Now one thing, and even all the boxing fans know, the ones that were there. Now you kind of get a little trouble in the middle rounds. Now I never asked this before to you. Is that just kind of like, because you're so strong and powerful, you just run through people? And like when you get into like the fourth or fifth, is that just like not being used to going those rounds, or is it just trying to get adjusted to find those adjustments with a Chino?
I would say, it definitely has to do with, I would say, the rounds, definitely the rounds.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to, what I'm used to. I ain't gotta say it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm used to. So definitely, and that's what we've been working on a lot more. That's definitely we've been working on a lot more. So like I said, I don't have to tell you, Kia tell you, we've been in the gym going the extra rounds. Going the extra rounds just in case. And like I said, Hank is a vet, so we have to be prepared to, go into deep water with this fight. So we in the gym, we going 10 rounds, we going 12 rounds, and it's, I said, I can't wait to, show people that I'm not, I was never just a 4-round or 8-round fighter, a 6-round fighter, but I'm a 12-round fighter also, and like I said, that's for me to show. That's something I still want to prove, to other people, because I know it within myself. So, definitely.
I like that. Okay. Now also I do have another one for you too. Obviously you were on a tear. You were fighting more frequent than I get haircuts. Like you were fighting every 3 weeks, like early in your career. It's fucking crazy. But you were just racking up wins and going up the rankings. Now, obviously you did have some personal stuff happen this year, which were unfortunate. Now, you've only had 3 fights. Is it frustrating, or now that you're with, Samson, and you're going to be on Showbox more frequent, is it frustrating that you only had 3 fights, or is it just more of like an adjustment because now you're with the right people and on track to be a world champion one day?
Is I want to say it's frustrating. I want to say it's frustrating only because I know that, I know that we're up in the ranks, and I know that we're not going to be fighting as much as, my first year or my second year. So it's just me coming to terms with like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm a dog. So I had to really tell myself like, okay, where we wanted to be is where we at now. So now it's time to slow down. Now it's time to really pick the fights that we want and put us in a better position. So as to where, when I got started, I feel like I had something to prove. So now it's like, okay, I done proved it all. Well, not it all, but, I done proved that, I'm definitely going to be here to stay. I'm definitely going to be a top contender. I'm definitely going to be a world champion. So just that alone, like I said, I know what comes with it. I know what comes with it. So, I'm not expecting to fight 8, 10 times a year.
Right.
I'm definitely willing to slow it down, get better training camps, and, just elevating myself. Because as we go on, the opponents are only going to get tougher. They're only going to get, more elite. So I definitely have to take that into consideration and really work on my craft and really perfect my craft. So I will say I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Okay. Awesome answer. Keeshawn, now you've been fighting on PBC cards like very frequently.
Yeah.
Now what has that experience been like? Like, if you could let some of the younger fighters know, like, if you could answer this, like your very first PBC card, like how taken back were you for your first experience doing like the media request and just like everything that's all involved, where like it feels like you're about to go in for like a world title. And also,
Yes.
like, and yeah, and then also the second part of that, just like talk about how blessed you are to fight at these larger venues and also to be on these cards.
Man, it's a great experience. Like just to be around like the elite competition around you and the top guys, and just to see the behind the scenes of the cars and stuff like that. Like it's a great experience. From my pro debut, my pro debut was on Davis. I mean Darrell when he fought Mama's boy in
Mm-hmm.
Michigan. That was my pro
Oh
debut.
wow.
Man, it was a crazy experience. I was like I was just so excited to be there. Like, damn, this is really what it is. This really what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great experience, and it's truly a blessing, man, because a lot of people don't get to experience that. They don't get to get on them big cars, and they don't even, they want to be there, but they just don't get it. So I'm definitely blessed to fought on all the big cars that I done fought on, and hopefully we just keep getting there.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, I mean, like you're one of the very fortunate ones, that have fought more frequently on these cards. And man, do you not disappoint? You're always putting on a show for everybody, and you're just getting better and better each time you're out there, which is amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, of course. Now my other one I have for you, Keyshawn. So you're ending the year on the 9th of December. What do you expect for this local card here in? I wouldn't call it Philly. It's kind of like Bucks County, but people are gonna say it's in Philly, but it's not. But what's it like to be on this card on the 9th with all of your teammates? Like literally, almost all of your teammates are on the card.
It's exciting, and it's not too far from home. I
Mm-hmm.
got I got people from home. They driving up. They excited to come see me perform. So it's definitely we gonna put on the show. We all gonna put on the show.
Me and Key.
I'm gonna be more exciting. I'm looking to top my last performance. So that's what I'm looking to do and progress and end the year right.
We're on live.
I like that. Okay. Do they have an opponent for you yet, or are you just waiting for one?
I think they just locked something in. I'm not 100% sure on that,
Okay.
but I think they just locked somebody in.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. All right. My next one, Shinard. Now, I was there with you. You got your first Briscoe Award, which is a huge award in Philadelphia. Shout out to John DeSantis and everybody that runs that. It's a great show. You won the top prospect of the year award, which you probably could have won for multiple years in this city. But how honored were you when you got that award over the summer?
Um, very honored. I was very honored. Honestly, to be honest, I couldn't even believe, I couldn't even believe it. I remember they had called me because I was at one of the fights, and one of the guys, I put me to the side, like, yo, bro, you want prospect of the year, right? Like that, the Briscoe Awards coming up, and I'm like, no, like, what are you talking about? Like, I never knew that. I never knew. He was like, yeah, we gonna be sending you something in the mail, like. So I was like, and to be honest, I really thought he was playing. Like, I didn't know he was serious.
Oh,
Like
really?
a week later, that's when I got it in the mail, and I'm like, wow, like, yo, this is really crazy. Like, this is really crazy. I feel like it was definitely deserved. I don't want to put myself down. I definitely feel like it was deserved. But at the same time, you know, we have a whole lot of fighters, and you know, they're definitely doing their thing. They definitely doing their thing. So
Yeah.
for me to get recognized like that is definitely an honor.
Yeah.
Definitely an honor.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like there's literally prospects coming up on the rise. There's ones making their pro debuts at the end of the year in a couple weeks on Rodney Rice's card too. Like there's prospects coming up. We got great amateurs all here in this city, but you know, you were definitely a shoe-in. I felt personally, like if I had to vote for it, I definitely would have gave it to you 1,000% without even like a double thought. And that isn't any no offense to any other guy that had a great 2021, but the way you put on fights last year, and even the Boca Chica one, my God, like pure robbery. But we're not going to get into that. But that was your Shinard Bunch Showbox debut coming out party, definitely.
Definitely. Definitely. And I really appreciate that, Joe. You like I said,
Oh,
you
of
know
course.
how we get. You know how we get, but I
Yeah.
definitely appreciate that. I really
Oh, for
appreciate that a lot.
sure. Oh yeah. Now this question's for the both of you. Keeshawn, we can start with you. Now, I usually hate asking fighters this, but you know what? We're literally almost at the next calendar year. But what do you have planned, or what's your expectations for 2023? Do you want to go up in rounds? Do you have like a set number of fights you want to do, or is it whatever your management wants and has for you?
I want, yeah, keep progressing. I definitely want to, do 10 rounds.
Hmm.
Um, I want to stay active, no matter the cards. That's another thing, it's a blessing to get on them big cards, but if that's not available, I just want to keep moving, stay active, and keep working on my craft and keep working with Chino on the things that we're working on.
Okay. Scrap, what do you have for 2023?
I can't talk about that. I can't. I'm just saying it's gonna be a real big year. A real big
Okay.
year. Real big year, definitely. You know, we definitely have a lot of stuff coming up, you know, some real big stuff. Like I said, I feel like 2023 is gonna be my breakout year. You know, I feel like in 2023, not only, you know, the tri-state area, but I feel like the whole world is gonna be able to see Shinard Bunch. Definitely.
I like
Definitely.
that.
So
Okay.
just
Uh,
on that aspect, like I said, I can't really talk too much about it, but definitely 2023 is definitely going to be a big year. Big year.
I like that, and I cannot wait. I love it. All right.
Look, they got I did
Yeah.
kind of talk about it.
Bro, I can't see the comments,
February
bro.
on Showbox. February on
February on
Showbox.
Showbox. We got it on there. Well, I'm praying to God that it's locally because I will be there. So hopefully the venue's picked out, maybe.
Definitely. And for a title. So, you know,
Yeah.
since we saying everything, it's supposed to be for a
Yeah.
title. So, yeah,
Okay.
Sir.
definitely. Like I said, it's
I
going to
like
be a
that.
big year. It's definitely going to be a big year.
Now, Keyshawn, I don't know if there were talks or not, but I saw somebody, I don't know if it was a fan or a friend of yours, they wanted you to fight on the tank card January 7th, but I don't know if I mean, it is possible
It
depending
was
how quick you
talks.
get your opponent. Okay,
It was
gotcha.
talks, but right now
Hmm.
I'm focused on December 9th. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not,
of course.
yeah, I ain't, I'm not, I'm focused on what's in front of me.
Okay. Now, is that something that you would absolutely love in the future one day, just to, be on the undercard at the Capital One Arena? Like, would that be like a dream come
Absolutely.
come true?
Absolutely.
Don't say absolutely, bro. Don't say absolutely, because we're not doing undercards. You're gonna be main event.
Main event.
We main events. We main
Yes,
events. We ain't.
sir.
Mm-mm.
Yes,
I
Mm-mm.
love
sir.
that. I
Mm-mm.
love it. I
Yeah,
love it. Well, humbleness.
the city would be love to pop out for me.
Oh, I know. Definitely, for sure. I mean, I even got a taste of the DMV. So I went to Tony Jetter's card like last year, and I saw like Monzo on the card. I'm sure you know
Yeah,
who like Monzo Condi is, and
yeah.
like AJ Williams, Brody Chambers, and all. I saw them, and man, like Maryland fans are different than Philly. Like Philly brings the energy, but there's just something about the DMV fans. Like they get hyped for their fighters, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like shit. I even saw it at the Tank and Rolly Romero fight. Like it was lit in there. It was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. Now the both of you did touch up on this, but I'm going to ask this anyway. To the both of you, we can start with Keeshawn first. Now what's it like to be in a full training camp? You know, you guys are around each other every day. You got good chemistry. Also, Vito's up here too. You know, training with you. You got one of the best damn trainers in this whole entire like world, Coach Chino. Now, what's it like to be with him and to be around him the whole time? You know.
Man, it's fun. It's fun. We, it's never a dull moment in camp. You know, like even from in the gym with us just working on, we critique each other too. Like we be like, bro, like you can do this, you can do that. Like we always looking to make each other better. So man, in camp, I wouldn't want to go to no other camp.
Yeah.
Honestly, like without my brothers, man, it ain't camp.
Oh yeah. I can imagine. You know, and even like Tevin probably pops in here and there too. And then
Yeah.
also shout out to Dion too, man. He is a grinder too.
That's my
So he's
guy.
a probably a tough one. Yeah. Oh yeah,
My
definitely.
guy.
Yeah, I'll be getting him probably next week on the live too. So I'll be chatting it up with him soon. Now, Scrap, what do you have to say about camp and all too, and being around these guys and having a special bond?
It's amazing. It's definitely amazing. Like I said, I've done camp without them, and I've done camp with them. And like I said, I already told Chino, like, you know, every camp that I go to, I definitely want to bring them along. Definitely want to bring them along. Camp is not camp without them. Like I said, they just make the camp so much better, and we're learning so much. Oh, Vito just hopped in here.
Yeah, shout out to Vito. What's up, Vito?
Definitely. But like I said, camp with them, with those guys, especially, you know, Vito being who he is and Keeshawn being who he is. Oh my God. Like I said, it's just nothing. I don't feel like it's nothing that, you know, that can really stop. I be telling Chino, I told Chino he's forming an Avengers team, and he don't even know.
Nah,
He
for
don't
real.
even know. That's how I really feel, though. That's how I really feel. Like around these
Yeah.
guys, it's always like when me and Keith spar, it's like literally a chess match. Literally a chess match. Vito too. You know, it's nothing that we're not gonna push each other to do. It's not nothing that we're not gonna push each other to do. Like, you know, if I'm slacking off any type of little bit, Key's gonna push me. Vito's gonna push me. You know, if I see them, you know, slacking off a little bit, I'm gonna push them. So it's just always 100. We always keep each other on point. Always keep each other on point, and that's not you won't find that a lot. You won't find that a lot. You could go into a gym, you know, everybody be worried about themselves because everybody, you know, maybe pro or, you know, they have what they have going on. But with us in the gym, it's always, you know, we care about each other. So it's like, you know, it's deeper than just boxing. We're, you know, talking and stuff outside of boxing, you know. So just on that type of level, it's definitely amazing. It's definitely amazing. I wouldn't have no other team around me, definitely, without a doubt.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, so these Avengers on the 9th of December are going to open up a can of whoop ass, everybody.
Yes,
So make
sir.
sure you get them
Definitely.
tickets.
Definitely.
All right, so now we reach the fun fun questions. Scraps done this with me, so he always has fun with this. Keeshawn, so I'll just ask like random fun questions before we wrap up. So we could start with you. Who's your favorite boxer of all time that you truly enjoy watching?
My favorite boxer of all time, Roy Jones.
Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah,
Okay.
Roy Jones. Like I'm talking like the Olympics, Roy Jones. Like that boy was nasty.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, no, he was tough, and I remember those days. I mean, even though I was young, but I also remember those him and B Hop in the ring. That was a crazy ass
Yeah,
fight, man. That's crazy. It looks like your opponent got added. It looks like you're fighting Mike Crane on the 9th
Yeah, Mike
of
Crane.
December,
Mike,
courtesy of
whoever that
Nadal.
is.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
Yeah, what I mean, the name sounds familiar. I'll also do like a double take on a box rec, but like I'm pretty sure I've seen him fight before. All right, Scrap.
Good luck
Now,
to him.
who's your favorite boxer all time? Yeah, yeah.
Joe Louis. Joe Louis.
Joe Lewis. I like that old school.
Joe
Okay.
Louis. Joe Louis. I feel like, you know,
Joe
besides
Lewis.
Ali, Joe Louis was somebody that just changed the game, you know, for individuals such as myself. You know, definitely. So cheers. Go watch him. Definitely a great.
Bad dude.
He
Bad
was really, really bad, dude.
Definitely. Definitely.
Now,
Yeah.
Keeshawn, what's your favorite boxing movie of all time?
boxing movie. I ain't really got a favorite boxing movie.
Oh, come on.
I ain't really got a favorite boxing movie.
All right. I will skip that then. Scrap, what's your favorite boxing movie of all time?
I gotta say Creed.
Creed. I love Creed. Yeah.
I gotta say Creed. You know, especially with the relationship that me and Joey I have. You know, but the movie just alone is just an amazing movie. I said, you know, I feel like I could relate a lot to the movie. So definitely Creed.
Okay. Yeah. Did you see the previews for the third one or not yet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I seen it.
Yeah.
I like it. I didn't dig too much into it, but people are trying to speculate that it's Mr. T's son, aka Clubber Lang's son. But who the hell knows the way they write movies now? Probably just trying to get them all connected. But yeah, no, the preview looked really good. I mean, Michael B. Jordan's just a great actor all around, so I'm sure it's really going to be good. All right. Let's see what else we got. Okay. This one, since I'm a food guy, Keeshawn, what's your favorite cheat meal? This could be whether you sneak it during training camp, but we won't say a word, or is it after weigh-ins or a post fight? What's your favorite cheat meal?
My favorite cheat meal, I'm gonna say tacos.
Oh man, tacos. That's funny. Tacos. Chicken or beef?
Beef, shrimp. I need everything.
That's funny as shit. That's great.
Oh man.
Bro about to go up to 155. He about to be at 160.
Yeah, I know. After our weigh-ins, we'll be looking for him at Taco Bell, you know? It'll be over.
No.
That's funny. Scrap, what's your favorite cheat meal?
It's this dish called piquelo macho. It's a Spanish dish, but it's like rice, white rice. They got like a big plate of fish on it with some shrimp over top and like a real nice sauce. It's a very good dish. Yeah,
Damn.
it's a very good dish.
Man, fancy. Okay, I see you.
A little bit, but it's actually healthy though. It's actually like a healthy dish. So, you know.
Okay, I like
He's
that.
not Vito screaming out on the foreman.
That's funny, man. Everyone in the comments got jokes tonight.
Bro, I cannot see the comments, bro.
Oh, really?
Oh
my god!
Oh my god!
I know. Everyone's just been electric.
Yo!
Like, everyone's beards and stuff. It's just so funny. I don't even know if they're talking about mine. So, like, earlier, somebody was talking about beards. So, I wasn't sure if it was mine or it was Keeshawn. I was just cracking up. They
said Keith got the got a stick on beard.
Yeah, got a stick on beard.
Oh, they rocking that in the comments,
bro. Oh, man. Yeah.
Yo, kid, they busted on you, bro. Everything, like they wild in the comments.
Yeah, people are busted in the comments. It's so funny.
I can't even see the comments, bro.
All right, so I got two final fun questions for you. We can start with Keeshawn on this. So we finally got our first super fight, you know, with not a lot of belts on the line, but hey, we're going to take what we get as boxing fans. Now, who do you have in April? Tank Davis or Ryan Garcia?
Tank.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got Tank. Anybody in the comments want to bet, let me know.
I know. They're absolutely out of their minds. They think that Tank's lose. That's crazy.
Don't let me get Tino on this live. Don't let me get. He's gonna argue everybody down.
Ryan Garcia?
What? No, he told me. He said Ryan gonna knock Tank out. I said, oh man, oh
my
man.
God.
He said Ryan
Yeah.
has gotten the Tank out. Nah,
I'm gonna have,
man.
yeah. We're gonna have to have a chat with
I
Sheena.
said
I don't know what the
what?
hell he's thinking. That's wild.
I said
He thinks
what?
Tank's gonna be knocked out? No way. That's crazy. All right. So my last one, of course, we got to ask about, Philly royalty at the moment. Jerome Boots Ennis. It looks like from what I saw, like on Twitter and stuff, it looks like he could be on the Tank card. I mean, he said January, but there wasn't no specific date. Who would you guys like to see him fight? From what I saw on Twitter and from Bozy, because he interviewed with other people and there's been quotes and stuff. It looks like Rashidi Ellis turned him down. That would have been a good fight. Keith Thurman allegedly wanted $10 million to fight Keith Thurman. I mean, to fight Teron Ennis, which would have been absolutely insane. So Keeshawn, who would you like to see Boots in there with in January? Minus Rashidi Ellis, Thurman, Spence, and all. Yeah. I mean, there isn't much left,
I say, I mean, any of
Right.
them top guys, but they ain't. I ain't got none of them really taking that fight. I would love to see him in with Crawford, but we know how that's gonna go. The business side, it ain't gonna go right. So
yeah,
it's just he in a tough position right now.
yeah. Scrap, what do you say? Like minus all those guys. Like I saw someone wrote Virgil, but there's no way that Virgil or Ortiz's team's gonna let him fight Boots. There's no way, no chance. It's crazy.
Yeah, I would definitely say Terrence. Terrence. I feel like that'd be a real great fight.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be a real great fight.
For now, currently, I think it's. I mean, I wouldn't mind it because I know Bozy and all don't want him to go down the list, but like Blair Cobbs has been talking that smack. Like I wouldn't mind seeing Blair Cobbs in a January for him, but we'll see. It looks like we lost Shinard.
I think it's went out or something.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's all I had. What I usually end with, do you have any special shout outs?
I just want to shout out to everybody who here in camp with me, man. Vito, Coach Chino, we ready to put on the show December 9th. Bunch. It's gonna be an amazing show. Everybody who in the chat, tune in or come get your tickets and come to the fight, man. It's gonna be an exciting show.
I like that. Okay, cool. Keeshawn, it was really nice to meet you. I will definitely, same. And I will definitely be there on a fight night, and maybe we'll do a post-fight interview. All right?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the 9th. Also, thank you everybody for being very engaged in the comments and all. I really appreciate it. And everybody have a wonderful night. Keeshawn, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. All right?
Thanksgiving. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Appreciate you.